Hey everybody, John here. Hanging in the boat shop today. Got installed some transom wedges. These are from Bob's Machine, bobsmachine.com. And problem I had with this boat was that it kept bouncing the front end. It was porpoising really bad. So after talking with the folks at Bob's Machine, we said, it probably needs just a little bit of transom wedge, and so these are the 5-degree wedges. They recommend to run a 1.5-inch longer bolt. I think I ended up with a 5-inch top and bottom here. I'm sorry, 5 on top and a 4.5 on the bottom, and then some 50 or 4,200 between the wedge around the bolt and the transom. And installation's pretty straightforward. I thought it was going to take be an all-day project, and it ended up being, including 2 trips to the hardware store, about a 2-hour deal. I did not spring for the wedge washers. They do have wedge washers available. Kind of looking at it, looks pretty good. So I'm not going to worry about them too much. We'll see how they perform, and if I start seeing funkiness, maybe I'll change it later. One thing that you do notice is that I am jacked a little bit here, and you do have to, if you are going to run the wedge plates, you will almost certainly have to jack the engine up a little bit to give some clearance for your clamps, your transom clamps, or your these little tabs here, or if you've got the old school clamps on it. So hopefully this will fix it. Now I just got to wait for water to thaw and get this thing out on the lake. Again, this is a 14-foot Baja with a 90-horse Merc on it, and it scoots along pretty good. But like I said, I couldn't figure out the top speed because it was porpoising too bad. Hopefully this will be enough. If you kind of look at the engine, kind of hard to see, but the engine is definitely kicked in a lot more. Before it was just straight up and down. And this boat used to have a 60 on it. And when it had the 60 was kicked in like this. And worked, it worked really well. It just didn't have a lot of speed. So now I'm hoping with 30 more horsepower here, we can get a little more speed out of it and have some more fun with it. So anxiously awaiting the thaw. But yeah, that's it. Basically, Bob's Machine transom wedges. I like these because they're nice and they're thick. They're solid pieces of metal. Those other ones, the spaghetti ones, I've heard horror stories about the things cracking and breaking in the middle. So I sprung for the good stuff. Any event, have fun and like, share, subscribe.